This is Chuck Westfall from Canon USA, and we're here at the Photo Plus Expo in New York City, October 2009. One of the important cameras that we're showing here at the show is the new EOS 7D. A mid-range digital SLR. Basically, this is a camera that has a retail price of around $16.99 for the body only, or $18.99 with the standard zoom lens. It is a 18 megapixel camera using our APS-C type sensor, which means that it has a 1.6 times focal length conversion. One of the most important new features that we're offering on it is the full HD movie capability of 1080p at 30 frames per second, 25 or 24 frames per second, depending on the look that you're trying to achieve. Now, this camera basically is about as simple as possible to use. And one of the things that we did to change it and actually make it updated is to put in a new switch here that starts up the live view or the movie mode. So when I flick this over towards the camera, the movie camera icon, it turns the live view screen on, and I'm ready to shoot movies right away. And when I want to do that, basically I just go ahead and point where I want to shoot and get started, and it'll start recording. And I have complete control over some of the basic features such as manual exposure, the ISO, the aperture, and the shutter speed. So you can get the look that you want and the framing rate that you want and be able to produce professional quality movies. Now, it's not just that it shoots movies, but it's also the fact that it does it so well in low light. It has ISO range all the way up to 12,800, which is way, way higher than what you can get in most regular HD camcorders. So you're able to shoot different kinds of movies and features that are just not possible any other way. This camera also has access to the entire range of EOS EF or EFS lenses, and there's over 60 of those. So you can get everything from a fisheye through a macro or a tilt shift, ultra high speed or telephoto, wherever you need to go, a lens is available. On the still camera side of it, we've also got some very, very exciting new technology. There's a 19-point autofocus system in this camera that is brand new. Has, among its many features, the ability to start tracking the subject at any one of those 19 points and follow it around wherever it goes inside that 19-point area. So really, for an experienced photographer, that's a tremendous feature because it allows them to actually control how they're going to compose the shot and get the shot that they need, rather than the camera dictating it. One other feature that is new is a piece that we call the dual-axis electronic level. And that's essentially a little pair of sensors inside the camera that can detect when it's being held straight either from the left to the right or from the tilt. So when you're shooting a landscape, for example, you can make absolutely certain that you've got the camera set perfectly level. There's a million different things we could talk about, but I think the bottom line is that in this price range, this is by far the most highly featured camera that you're ever going to find, and there's a lot of excitement about it for many reasons.